Oh, she may be weary, and young girls, they do get wearied wearing that same old shaggy dress. Yeah, yeah. But when she gets weary, try a little tenderness. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man, man. You know she's waiting, just anticipating for things that she'll never, 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 never possess. Yeah, yeah. But while she's there waiting, and without them, try a little tenderness. That's all you gotta do. It's not just sentimental, no, no, no. She has her grief and care, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the soft words, they are spoke so gentle, yeah. It makes it easier, easier to bear. You won't regret it, no, no. Some girls, they don't forget it. Love is their home, happiness, yeah. But it's all so easy. You gotta do is try, try to live. All you gotta do is hold her where you wanna, squeeze her, don't tease her, never leave her. Get to her, drop the time, live tender. Nobody love her, man. You got to squeeze her, don't tease her, never leave. You got to hold her, brother, something. Time, live rubber, don't bruise her, no, no. You got to love her, tease her, don't squeeze her. Got to touch, man, that, touch, live, yeah, what you gotta know what to do, man. Take it advice, you gotta know.
Superstar material on Music Without Borders, Otis Redding. Try a little tenderness. Nice one, Ruth. I actually never heard that song before, and nobody's ever requested it. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. On deck, the reason why I'm doing overtime here right now is because I have two songs that were requested during the first hour guarantee, between 5 and 6. Nailing and Kane, and Falling in Reverse. When those two songs are finished, then I'll think about overtime too. Happy Friday to everybody. The request line's open. Whatever anybody requested during that last segment, I can't play it because I gotta do the first hour guarantee. If you're new, you'll catch on. You'll catch on. Once again, this is Music Without Borders. It's your show. Show up early. You're gonna hear your stuff. I only have 2 left. I'm gonna play it. Now you've thrown the ball in my court. Ruth, your turn, Alec. Okay, there's another one that I wrote down last night. I thought to myself, okay, well, I just played The System, right? Cool drum programming stuff from the 80s, and cool music that maybe not everybody knows, but very cool music nonetheless. Here's another song from that period. This one actually 85. I love this song. Thank you so much, Nancy. Excuse me, Ruthless Ruth. This is, speaking of hanging on a string, this is Loose Ends. Press 1 if you know this song. I should say it differently. Press 2 if you don't know this song. Thank me later. If you never heard that song before, you can thank Ruthless Ruth for giving me a request. That song is actually really, really cool. There's no story behind it as well. Loose ends, if it's your first listen, you take a guess where they're from. No, they're from England. And it sounds like New York to me. Or Philadelphia or L.A. or something. That's a band from England. And in England, where did it go? It made it to the top 20. I was surprised, actually, when I moved over to London. Everyone knew that song. I was like, well, they're from New York. I thought it was my find. And they were like, no, they're from England, man. I'm like, oh, wow. The song went to #1 on the U.S. Billboard R&B charts, making Loose Ends the first British band ever to top that chart. You don't see British bands on the R&B chart. You just don't see it. #1. That was a big, big song. And I love that track. And I think I heard it on some college radio station or something like that. And I was like, I got to buy this record. So I bought it and I started playing on my station. Billboard Hot 100, that song made it to number 43. Most people don't know who they are, but I see some of you did. That's a great song there. 1985, February 23rd, it was released. Recorded in 84. Very, 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 very cool stuff. Whoa, am I actually going to do? I got 2 more songs for the first hour guaranteed me to finish. What do we got here? 10:48 on Friday night. Following in reverse. Okay, good. Thumbs down. And we go to the next one. This is quicker than I thought. Since this song is a grower, I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna play the clean version of this song.
Human decline, believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Headbang, Mandalay Bay Hotel at a lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gang. How we get this way? Nigga, it's a simple to get this way. Having a fit to this, you wanna make a put the game. My son's mom, when God, it was really wrong. I thought it was God.
actually, that is my second listen. Great song there. My bad for not. I apologize to the from the bottom of my heart to the FCC of the United States of America's that I played by mistake. I let an F bomb, almost screaming F bomb. Anyway, anyway, I'm glad. Okay, I've redeemed myself. Happy Friday night to everybody. Okay, here's the last one, and then I get the chance to look. And we got heaps of time here. This is overtime 1. I might pop the question a little bit later, but right now, this is the last song for the first hour guarantee. Once again, to avoid disappointment, show up early. And if you're at a job that says, hey, you can't use cell phones, you can use the toilet, right? So you show up at 5:00 at your company's toilet and type in something. And if you were the one who typed in Naylor and Kane beach ball at 5:55 today, not too bad. You only had to wait, 5 hours? The song is called Beach Ball. You listen to the last song from the first hour guarantee. Happy Friday. Wipes the sweat off his brow. Made it through the first hour guarantee. Spinning records with Naylor and Kane. Their tune called Beach Ball. That was a Joris Burn. Say that at home. Burn. Remix. Never heard that one before. Star Material on Music Without Borders. Okay, now I'm going to the top of this hour's list. Once again, if you made a request, this is my 5th segment today. If you made a request during the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th segment of today's show, whatever. The request line is now officially open, and I'm going to the first one. This is Stone Temple Pilots. But no, I got to play something. UDM comes in with a super. I love it. So on deck is Stone Temple Pilots. I'm going from the top of the list. Stone Temple Pilots, Tchaikovsky, you know who you are. I'm reading here. I haven't even looked at this stuff yet. People are talking about 211. I'll find the stuff. But right now, here it is, Power Station. And this is the 2026, remaster. Have I heard this track before? The Power Station, Communication. Superstar Return. I never heard that song before. To be honest with you, I don't know. I have to figure out what year it came out. Tony Thompson, not Chester Thompson, but Tony Thompson, the guy from Chic. He's one of the founding members. And he played drums with Robert Palmer right there. And he's a great drummer. And Duran Duran, I did a couple songs for them as well. Really, really great. I like that one a lot. The Power Station, Music Without Borders, Overtime. We made it through the first hour guarantee, so the request line is wide open. The next super coming in here is, and I watched this movie the other day. It's such a classic. For a while, a long, long time. This is in my top 3 favorite movies when I was a teenager. I just adore this movie, and the song brings me back to. Well, I remember the first time, it was actually my math teacher, and he told me, he says, you remind me of Bender. And I said, huh? He says, haven't you ever seen the movie The Breakfast Club? And I was like, no. He says, check it out. He says, watch the movie. And I was like, well, Bender was the pothead guy. And I was straight edge punk rocker at the time, but I had the hair and he had the hair. And he had the mouth and I had the mouth. And the only difference was I was straight edge. He liked to smoke weed or whatever, but no big deal. But at the time I was like, huh? I thought I was more related to Ali Sheedy. Her character was the one that I identified with the most. But I guess I am a combination. Just like the whole movie is about, we're all a combination of all five of them. This is a great song.
Tell me your troubles and
No, I just watched the movie. So now I've seen that movie when I was a kid. I used to watch it every day after school for 2 years. You do the math, 700 times, right? So I've seen that movie like a lot. Yeah. No, it's a great movie. He's a criminal. I was like, criminal? Yeah, because you pulling a fire alarm. Remember the line, right? Pulling a fire alarm is really cool. What would happen if your weed was on fire? And that caught his attention. He was like, you're right. I didn't think that one through. Bender, he's so, great movie. No, that's the funny thing is that we're all supposed to be all five of them. That's what humanity is. It's a super great movie. I love that movie. John Hughes, thank you. He made tons of movies. That's my favorite one from John Hughes, and correct, yeah. No, we're supposed to be. It's I learned this as I got older and stuff like that. It's like there's so many, whatever you can pigeonhole certain personality. When I was studying psychology and all this stuff, there's certain personalities. In this case, in the movie, there's 5 personalities, and to be an evolved human being, we're supposed to be all of them at the same time. And I remember towards the end there when they were all really starting to open up, and it's like, when we go back to school on Monday, do we have to start hating each other again? Because they were starting to get along. And Moderator was like going, yep, we do it because I'm popular and you're a loser. A loser is a loser, or a burnout. Correct. That's what we said in my school too. They were burnout. I was friends with. The funny thing, see, this is why I identify with the movie so much. And I math teacher, Mr. Holt, he knew that I would get the movie because although I'll say it again, I identify with it. I was shitty. I was very smart, like the nerd, right? I was in advanced mathematics and stuff. I had 4 music majors. My senior year, I was like. One of my classes was poetry. Okay, I mean, these are majors, right? English major. I doubled up on English. That's how I graduated 6 months earlier. I only did 2 terms, 1 semester. I didn't even have to take the midterms or whatever the half thing. I didn't even have to take that. I just graduated because my credits were over the top. Someone had told that to me when I was 14 years old, and I've been planning it the whole time. And my teacher was like going. My principal, he said, you got to talk to us. You can't just do this on your own. And I'm like going, then flunk me. I don't care. I said, it'll go on your record, not mine. I said, I did the required stuff. What's that line, Emilio Estevez? I wear the required uniform. Tights. There's so many great lines from that movie. The movie, I memorized it to the back of my head. So, yeah, great song. Thank you. Every time that song comes on, I just go flashback. And I did literally just watch that the other night. Thank you so much, Ruth. Now let's dip into the requests from this overtime segment, Stone Temple Pilots.
Tomorrow, and I see the leaves are lost to go.
moved back to America after living 9 years in Europe, basically all of my 20s and early 30s, and I moved back in 1999. Yeah, I think it was 1999. I moved back in. I remember I was partying like it's 1999, and then it turned 2000. And I've been moving with a buddy of mine, a guy I met at the bar, right? Cool guy, and he was looking for a roommate. And he lived by the beach here in Venice Beach, Florida, and the apartment, it was reasonably priced, and I was like, and seemed like a cool guy. He turned me on to this music that I hadn't heard overseas, and Stone Temple Pilots. He was like, do you like STP? And I said, STP? Stinky Toilet Paper? I said, what are you talking about? He says, you never heard of Stone Temple Pilots? And I said, no. 1992, he said, what were you doing? I said, I was living in Vienna. And I heard Pearl Jam, and I heard Nirvana. I heard a lot of stuff, but I never heard that song. That song is really, really cool. So I kind of I was a little bit late on that one. Okay, here's the deal. There was during this last segment here, what do we got here for time? 16 minutes past the hour. There was a hiccup on my end. Don't get me wrong. You can blame me. But there was a hiccup on the computer end here. So the only request that I see right now is Madonna, Forbidden Love. Any request that was before that, I don't have. So you got a few moments, slam me.
Forbidden love.
Storm Zero, Music Without Borders. Madonna was, I never heard that song. From Bedtime Stories. I saw the movie, In Bed with Madonna, in Europe. It's kind of funny. She sounds like a bitch, but yeah, she's Madonna. Forbidden Love. Brilliant. Once again, thanks again for everybody. There was a technical glitch. Let's keep on going. Storm Zero, Music Without Borders. No, I remember the first time I saw Nutcracker Suite when I was in elementary school. They dragged us all the way from Medway, Massachusetts, to Boston, downtown. We had to see it during the day. Got in a school bus, and it was the short version, Nutcracker Suite. Of course, that's from Swan Lake. Now, I'm a big fan of Tchaikovsky. I love when people say, "Oh, you're a punk rocker." It was when I was a teenager, right? You don't really like, classical music, do you? I used to get berated all the time for whatever it was style of music. You like heavy metal, then whatever. They make fun of me, call me a hippie, druggy, whatever, right? It's like new wave, call me whatever. It's stuff that I don't even want to say out loud. And there was one guy come up to me. I know I've said the story before. He come up to me, some real one of these guys. And my band was already kind of getting a little bit, in the newspapers, on the radio. We were getting a little bit famous in Western Massachusetts. And so this critic comes up to me and he's like going, "Well, you guys think that you're like, Music Without Borders." To be honest with you, my band was Music Without Borders. We had tons of stuff, all different styles of music. And he says, "Yeah, but you're a little bit, rough around the edges." He said, "Do you guys even listen to classical music?" And I remember saying to him, I said, "Yeah." I said, "I just finished watching the movie Amadeus the other day. I love Mozart." And he went, "Mozart is pop." And I'm like, "So what is Stravinsky?" He said, "Stravinsky's okay. What about Tchaikovsky?" "Pop." He just couldn't, I was like a talk to the hand. You listen to Music Without Borders. Yeah, correct. We can do Tchaikovsky, and we can do Korn. That's great there. Star Material, Music Without Borders. Pretty, the clean version, from Korn. So the ones have it. We're doing overtime. Here's what I have lined up here. First song is going to be Cooper Allen. Then we're going to hear Wild Horses, and we're going to hear from Journey. Those are the only three songs that I have. So you know who you are if you requested. That's the first three. And then the request line is going to be wide. We're doing overtime too. Happy, I can still say it, happy Friday from Venice Beach, Florida. Come on back for overtime 2. Rock and roll.